We all want peace, right? Yes, you want peace. That's it. I equally want peace. But how do peace come to us when we allow people to dump their gibberishness on us? When you open your doors and windows to everybody, how would you then get the peace you so much desire? Fighting battles that do not support your essence in life. Always fighting things and situations that don't add any value to your life. Situations that don't support your becoming. How then can you live a peaceful life? Peace begins when you stop forcing your presence where it is not appreciated. What did I say? Peace. The peace you are searching for will only begin when you stop forcing your presence where it is not appreciated. You know, there are people who never appreciate you in this life. As to why, I can't tell. You know this very much. So why then are you wasting your life? Just so they will know you love them and you want to do right by them. They will never appreciate you. You want peace in this life, and yet you entangle with a lot of gibberishness. Your soul will bleed. Yeah. Now you know why your soul is bleeding. Yes. You're fighting unnecessary battles in this life. You can appear publicly to have it all put together and still be nursing your internal resentment. Did you understand what I said? Yes. So forget about what everybody will say. If you have to disentangle, go ahead and do it. If not, you appear as a peaceful person to the world, and yet you will live for the rest of your life nursing your own internal resentment. Do you know why? Okay, I'll tell you. Hold on. TheLadyKeziah is my name. I address the difficult yet necessary conversations we know we are supposed to have with our own selves and with the people we love, the people around us. Inner peace, the peace you're so much searching for, inner peace is rarely found in the successful navigation of external chaos. Rather, it originates in the strategic withdrawal from battles that erode the soul. We often operate under the misconception that belonging requires persistent effort. Doing more, doing more, doing more. Even what you can't, even what's against your values, you have to do so you belong. Who told you that? This only leads us to believe that if we just strive harder, perform better, or wait longer when you know your soul is still bleeding and still waiting longer, we would eventually be accepted. However, true tranquility does not arise from conquering hostility. You've been told, forgive and forget and move on. Sometimes you can forgive, but never grant access again. Yes. Conquering hostility, fighting to conquer hostility that you know will never go away. What do you want in this life? True tranquility does not arise from conquering hostility. It begins with the courageous decision to stop. Stop forcing your presence where it is not appreciated, where it can never be valued. Did you get it? The act of forcing oneself into a space, whether it's a relationship, all the kinds and forms of relationships, a social circle, or a professional environment. That environment that does not welcome or value you is inherently destructive. What did I say? The people, the places, the situations that will never value who you are that will never appreciate your becoming is destructive to the person you are becoming. It would always, for the rest of your life, it would require a constant, exhausting suppression of your authentic self. You lose who you are in favor of a curated persona, a persona designed to appease. You will live to appease everybody. What about who you are meant to be? What about your becoming? This endeavor is a fundamental betrayal of your self-worth. What did I say? This endeavor is a fundamental betrayal of your self-worth, of who you can become, of the future you can create. Every moment spent begging for acceptance is a moment stolen from building your self-respect. Yes, peace cannot coexist with anxiety or constant scrutiny or the dull ache of being merely tolerated rather than being celebrated. Than places that you can even cut your head and put it in a plate and offer. They will still accept it, eat it, and the next minute they forget everything you've done for them. Why are you wasting your life in such situations and with such people? The catalyst for peace is the realization that disengagement is not a sign of weakness. I think that is what many of you are afraid of. That is why you get stuck in dysfunctionality for the rest of your life. Disengagement is not a sign of weakness, but an assertion of autonomy. When you withdraw your presence from environments that dismiss or exploit you, the people that can manipulate you to doing anything just for their betterment without finding out how they can equally pour into you. Those environments that dismiss or exploit you, when you are able to withdraw your presence from such environments that dismiss or exploit you, you cease fighting battles that you were never meant to win. You know, the battles that you were never meant to win, meaning you are just wasting your time, resources, and energy fighting these battles. You don't need to fight them because you were not supposed to have been there in the first place. This release halts the drain on your emotional resources, ending that internal conflict, the conflict between your desire for connection and your need for dignity. Your need for dignity, it's supposed to supersede your need for connection. It shifts the focus from external validation to internal alignment. And when internally you align, every other thing falls in place for you in this life. You realize how you didn't even need external validation in the first place. Peace begins when the need to be authentic, when your need to be authentic, when your need to live your truest and authentic self supersedes the need to be accepted by those incapable of appreciation. Some people are just ungrateful souls. No matter what you do for them, they can never appreciate you. Stopping the force is an act of reclamation, a recognition that your time, energy, and presence are too valuable to be wasted on indifference. Yeah. Your time, your energy, your presence, your resources are too valuable to be wasted on indifference. In case you are not aware yet, it is in the stillness that follows this difficult disengagement, the foundation where a profound and lasting peace is established. What did I say? In the stillness that follows this difficult disengagement is the foundation where a profound and lasting peace is established. The peace you are searching for can only come to you when you disengage from people and situations that can never support your essence, support the person you are becoming, that can never appreciate the growth that has taken place in you. Think about these things. In the comment section, let me hear what resonates with you. Much love and blessings.